All right, guys, we're going to be talking about the border crisis over here in my state of Texas. Now, we're actually going to be talking about the very, very blue city of El Paso. That is Beto O'Rourke's home city right there. Super duper blue. They vote Democrat all the time, no matter what. However, guys, they have a major problem over there with illegal aliens actually crossing over the border into their city. But Democrats don't really seem to want to do anything about it. Now, guys, the city of El Paso, they have now declared a state of emergency. And you may be thinking, wait a minute, Democrats actually want to stop illegal immigration? No, they don't. They do not. When you hear the term state of emergency, you may be thinking, yeah, we need to declare this so we can actually put a stop to this. No, this will make things even worse, folks. Here we go on Newsmax. El Paso mayor declares state of emergency as border overwhelmed. Let's read it. The mayor of the Texas border city of El Paso declared a state of emergency on Saturday, citing the hundreds of illegal aliens sleeping on the streets in cold temperatures and the thousands being apprehended every day. Mayor Oscar Leeser, a Democrat, said the emergency declaration would give city authorities the resources and abilities to shelter illegals who have crossed the Mexican border. You see, folks, it's not about stopping illegal immigration. It is actually about enabling it. So now with this declaration, they're going to give illegals more resources. Check out what this mayor said. Quote, "We wanted to make sure people are treated with dignity. We want to make sure everyone is safe," Leeser told reporters. Now, I believe that the border should be up to the states. The federal government has completely failed on this, even though it's the job of the federal government to actually enforce border laws. But we know that Joe Biden is not doing that. And Title 42 has come to an end. And under Joe Biden, Title 42 really hasn't done anything, because even with that, you still have a record number of people coming across the border illegally. Now, I believe that the mayor or anybody actually running the city or the state of Texas should just be able to turn these people back around immediately. Turn them around immediately back into Mexico. I believe that Mexico should be held accountable for this, because obviously Mexico is allowing these people to go into their country illegally too. Because, you know, folks, all these countries, guess what? They have immigration laws. They do. These people are crossing all the way. These people coming from Venezuela, South America, Guatemala, all these countries. They're walking all the way over. Now, folks, do you truly believe that these people are not getting help from activists inside our own country? They have to be. How do you think you actually make that very, very long journey if you're that poor? It's not happening. There's a whole bunch of money being funneled to these people to help them get all the way to our border and break the law. It's happening from inside our country, folks. This needs to end. The border laws are pretty clear about coming into this country. You must come through a legal port of entry. And these people, 90% of them are not going to be given asylum because they just don't meet the requirements. These people are economic migrants. That's what they are. Hey, I can't get a job in my country, so you know what? Let me just go over to the United States, go in illegally, and they'll take care of me. So now, with this emergency, quote unquote, these people are going to get 3 hots in a cot on your dime. The move comes as El Paso, a Democratic stronghold with a history of welcoming immigrants, has struggled in recent months to deal with the tens of thousands of illegals crossing the border with Mexico. The city is bracing for a possible jump in illegal arrivals after a U.S. judge ordered COVID-era border restrictions known as Title 42 to end by December 21st. A record number of illegals have been caught crossing the U.S.-Mexico border under Beijing Biden. That is with Title 42. And I believe, folks, that Title 42, I believe it should actually go away and just enforce the law. But you got people in both parties, mainly Democrats, that want this to happen. They want the illegal immigration. They do. U.S. border agents have encountered an average of more than 2,400 illegals per day in a 268-mile stretch of the border known as the El Paso sector over the past week, according to figures published by the city. A 40% increase compared with October. Even as government officials move illegals in El Paso to other U.S. cities, local shelters are beyond capacity and illegals have been sleeping on the streets as temperatures dip below freezing. And it's about to get really, really cold out here in Texas, folks. This Thursday, out here in the Houston area, we're going to be like 20 degrees. It's going to be freezing. Maria D'Agostino, El Paso's deputy city manager, said the emergency declaration will also provide the city with extra transportation options to bus illegals to other locations and extra help from state law enforcement. Turn these people around. Turn them around. If they want to break the law, they need to be turned around. Stop allowing this to happen. Now, the bus thing, it was cool sending that message at first, but now it definitely needs to stop. These people, even if they actually come into Texas and they're here legally and they get bused to other areas, how is that truly actually stopping the flow of illegal immigration? Yeah, you're sending them to blue cities, but guess what? Even in Chicago, Lori Lightfoot started sending these people to red cities in Illinois. I mean, if Joe Biden is not going to play by the rules, folks, and we know it's not when it comes to the border, why should we? Why should we? Greg Abbott, the Texas government, needs to take over the border. Take over the border. Turn these people around. Don't stop driving them to other cities. Take them back to the border and have them turn around. Yeah, I know that's illegal, but guess what? Joe Biden is not following immigration law. He's not doing it. So why do we have to be the good guys? These people are destroying cities at the border, destroying private property, destroying ranches. I don't think we should be playing by the rules anymore because Joe Biden has just done so much damage down there at the border. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.